Hi, and welcome to my level for Skyrim on the Dwemer Ruins Meldaruhm. Last time I left off at the section called Spiral of Life, and it was only partly made, and not much of the environment was visible. But this time I've created some environment to give an idea as to how the level would look once it is complete. And on top of that, I've also added this third and final section for my level, which is called the Cryo Chamber, but I might change the name to something like a stasis chamber, maybe when the final level is done. And anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and show you how the gameplay currently looks like, and it would certainly give you a much clearer picture of how the entire level is going to turn out after I place the proper lighting and the enemies and all the other elements of the level. So let's begin with the game. Okay, now this is the origin part of the level, which is pretty much still the same as the first time. I will be though changing it for the next iteration and making it making it closer to what it would actually look like once the level has been done. But this, for the time being, has been left untouched. I will proceed to Spiral of Life. So this is the same area that I had shown in my previous video. There is the door leading to the main section. Okay, now as you can see, I have added this entire part here to make it look like the ruin is actually covered by the mountains, as it should be, as the Dwemer ruins are supposed to be, since they are a lost civilization and their entire cities have been lost to the ages. So the mountains have, the rocks growing around the ruins, so it looks more authentic. I still have to place these same cliffs all over the area and connect it to the other end of this level with another room containing some useful items for the player to be used in the final section. And I will just go down from here. It's a long way down, so the players need to be really careful as to not to make a misstep, because if you fall, even if you are at a pretty high level, chances are that you would die instantly. So there is one more reason why players of Skyrim are advised to I think save the game at every instance possible, because you never know what could happen. As I might have said in my previous video, these areas would not be empty at all. There will be farmer and Dwemer enemies roaming about, patrolling about constantly, so the player would have a tough fight going down. This is just to give a view of how the entrance to this area looks like from down here. I think the cliffs make it look pretty realistic. I mean, pretty close to the actual Dwemer ruins from the game. the final section, and I've placed just a few paths to the ground. So this would be the ground level, the lowest level that the player can go. Again, to give you an idea of how it would look from down here. So this is what it looks like. The entire thing looks like from down here, and you're barely able to see the origin point there, right there. And I've placed this door here, but actually the door wouldn't be here. It would be at the end of this level, somewhere in the black space right in front. But for the current version of the playthrough, I've just placed this teleport door here. So it says Cryo Chamber, so let's go there. Now this would be the entrance to my final section of the level. Going down, and this would be basically an enclosed area with these metal grates and gates. This flight of stairs would be leading down to another section of the area, and the entire thing would be a rectangular arena, sort of a space to give the area, to give the players the feeling of that they are fighting a main boss in an arena, and to put the players in a confined space, so it would be a little difficult for them to maneuver and dodge the main boss enemy, which would be a Dwarven Centurion. And this is still left, much of it is left, but by next iteration I might finish the basic layout of this area. I'm targeting to finish the basic layout. Anyway, so that's it for my Final Graybox. Thank you for watching.